Oh, hey, it's RobotnikIsSexy. Hey, and this is the first NU match that I've ever had, and I brainstormed this team today, and it's kind of a mix of my RU team and some low tier guys, and yeah, so it's like Slowking and Embor and Garbodor, and then 3 other NUs that I threw in there, and it works really nicely. It's kind of a mashup of a whole bunch of teams, but it just worked like a charm. It was beautiful. This is just a really good match. So, yep, we're gonna start turn 1. I lead with Bastiodon, who is a defensive fortress. Nothing about this Pokemon is really desirable. Its appearance, it looks ugly. Its name is terrible, but it's so useful. Uses Volt Switch, doesn't do much because my special defense is really big. My HP is low, but my special defense is big. And he gets his rain up. Kind of predicted him to be like Choice Specs or something, so I went for the magic, or I went for the Metal Burst on the first turn, but nothing happened. He kind of makes a misprediction, I guess. By the way, this is another match I had. I had this match right after my OU match in Elo's stream, and both matches were quite good. And both of them have over predictions in them, I guess. Yeah, we'll get back to that water monkey later. That thing is weird. I don't know why it ice beamed. Toxic on the switch, and it goes into his Torkoal. And I'm just gonna keep using Stealth Rock because I know these things can rapid spin, and other than that, they can Stealth Rock. But I honestly don't care. I'm just gonna keep using Stealth Rock because if he rapid spins, I even outspeed him too, so. And I don't carry any attacks on this thing, so I was also just kind of stalling for time to build up Toxic. Misses with Focus Blast, I believe, which is unfortunate, but I would have lived anyway. And I roar him out, and goes into Zebstrika, and I'm just roaring stuff now. Goes back into Coal, which is exactly what I wanted. I want this thing dead, because I know it can rapid spin. I'm 100% certain this thing is a rapid spin. But actually, uses Earth Power, which does quite a lot, actually. Does about half health, with leftovers, but I believe I switch out because I don't want Marlwolf to faint quite yet or become useless because of low health. But man, this thing just tanked his entire team basically due to some hacks and just being a monster. Going to Bloodbeard here, which is my brand new Pokemon. This is part of a RU Hail team that I haven't gotten to try yet, but this is basically a Smogon set, like move for move Smogon set. I rapid spin his Stealth Rocks and he burns me, which is fine. I don't care. This thing is recover anyway, so I mean, yeah, if it's a problem I'll just recover, but to be honest I probably won't get the chance because this thing is really frail. But Bloodbeard kills something. It ice beams that Torkoal to death, which is pretty awesome. And, yeah, so the rocks are gone, and I killed a spinner, so things are looking quite good. It goes into Sock, and this is the golden opportunity to switch into Garbodor, who resists fighting attacks, and it's definitely going to use a fighting attack. Not going to use a ground attack because I have Levitate, so it's just that the whole thing, these Pokemon, they're so beautiful. I mean, it really excites me that Zebstrika is actually a really viable Pokemon I never used, and Sock is like a really good Pokemon I never used, and it's, I don't know. Get the Toxic Spikes off, because he doesn't have any poison types on his team, and his Spinner, if he did no Rapid Spin, is fainted. So things are looking good. He's got a bunch of kind of pseudo-offensive, frail Pokemon like Sock and Semisear, who are not gonna like being poisoned. And to go into my boy, who is way too good for NU. Might as well use it while I can. It'll probably get banned because Slowking is just a monster. Trick Room on the Switch. I mean, that should be like a catchphrase for me or something. Trick Room on the Switch. I should like put it on a shirt or something, because it's something I do all the time. Predict that electric move. Go into Elecman, who in Trick Room and in Never Used, this thing is a god. It is amazing. Oh my goodness, I can't even, the words, I can't express the words. Because it volt switched, it takes poison damage, which is an interesting thing to note. I do have some attack investment. I'm running an original set. I gave it more attack EVs than Smogon recommended because I thought that it should have more attack. Just me personally, I thought it should. And I think that's just going to work out for me here. Goes into Eradicate. I kind of call his Sucker Punch. Because honestly, I'm outspeeding him and it's the best thing he can do, I guess. Because otherwise I would just kill him with Wild Charge. So I get a free coil. Which is extremely cool. And I'm just gonna coil again. So, Elecman, super bulky, goes for First Aid, probably should use Dragon Tail instead of another coil. But I just wanted to coil a lot, because I know for a fact that if you let Elecman coil a lot, he's just gonna wall your stuff. And before you know it, you're dead, because Elecman, he might be slow, but I mean, I've got high attack, I've got really high HP, and pretty good defense, so it's cool. It goes into Too Fast For Ya, who I'm always surprised that this Pokemon is never used, but then you stop and think about it. And you think, when was the last time that you saw Ninjask in an overused environment? And you can't really think of, like, the only thing that comes to mind is just random Cerebi noobs in, like, Platinum version, like, years ago, would use Ninjask all the time. But I think, I don't know. So, I find it very believable that this Pokemon is NU, so I'm just planning on sweeping out the rest of his team with a speed-boosted Emboar here. But he goes into Hello Mate, and reveals that it is Choice Scarfed, which I guess it's a thing to do. Choice Scarf Semisear, I think I've seen one before on YouTube, and it's a thing to do, I guess? I don't know. I mean, even though he kills Emboar, I still have Slowking, who is way too good for NU, so I'm just gonna block his stuff either way. Goes into his uber fast Zebstrika, but because I Trick Room on the Switch, it's not gonna work. Gonna take poison damage, and I'm just gonna Scald. And yeah, the poison, it's working out for me. Goes into Hello Mate, and I'm just gonna Scald. And Slowking is a Bamf. Pretty much end of story. That was super effective, and it did a gnat's wings of damage, and that was the game, YouTube. Really enjoyed NU. I want to have another NU match soon, because Electros and Trick Room is just way too much fun. And see you later.